Welcome back to Ironhead Forge, the channel where we dig into the sharpest relics of history that are more swagger than slaughter. If you're just joining the forge, hit that subscribe button like you're forging a blade in a samurai showdown. Let's get you in the clan. To my loyal band of battle-hardened blade buffs, you epic Ironheads, thanks for sticking around instead of chasing shiny new trends like three-dimensional printed kunai tutorials. Today, we're unsheathing a straight-up legend. Traditionally forged Japanese katana that's been slicing through time for centuries, like a samurai time lord who just won't quit. This 26.5-inch masterpiece is pure Edo Period samurai soul, with a hint of possible World War II grit, remounted more times than a Ronin's bad decisions. Buckle up, Ironheads, as we carve through this blade saga with enough sarcasm to make a shogun roll his eyes, diving deep into its blade, tang, and fancy fittings. Oh, and good news. Unlike half the swords out there floating naked, this one's got its saya, dark lacquered wood with a sugio cord, ready to strut its stuff like a samurai supermodel. Let's roast this historical heartthrob and unpack its warrior vibes. We kick off with the blade, 26.5 inches of samurai swagger, measured from the machi notch to the kasaki tip, shouting, "I'm a katana, not some pint-sized wakizashi poser." It's got that classic Shinogi-zukuri profile, with a crisp ridgeline and a curve so sleek, it's basically the runway model of samurai blades, iconic and untouchable. The hamon? Oh, it's there. A faint, flirty temper line, either straight suguha or subtly wavy like it's winking at you. That's the seal of traditional Japanese forging, Ironheads. No corner-cutting factory junk here. Differential heat treatment means this steel was babied like a daimyo's prized falcon. You can even spot hints of hata grain under the right light, those folded steel layers that make collectors lose their minds. A proper polish would make it shine like a Kyoto sunset, but even now it's growling. I'm legit, not some World War II Shawata knockoff. This blade's screaming Edo roots, likely forged in the 1600s to 1800s, ready to cut through silk or a rival's ego at a tea ceremony. The tang, nakago for the purists, is this blade's tell-all memoir, and it's got stories. Dark, untouched, with a rust patina that's like the sword version of a wise old beard. File marks? Yasurime are still there, scratched in by an Edo smith who wasn't about to let this blade get sandblasted into anonymity. These aren't random doodles, they're the smith's mic drop, proof it's untouched by modern meddling. The real flex? 3 mekugi-ana peg holes, Ironheads. This blade's been remounted more times than a samurai's midlife crisis. We're talking Edo-era duels to maybe a World War II officer's hip. The nakago tip? Rounded kurijiri, pure Edo class, not the blocky rush tangs of World War II gunto. No signature though, mumei status, probably suriage, shortened, where some smith chopped off the signed bit to fit a new hilt, like snipping the label off a fancy kimono. This tang's a survivor, not a bragger. Now the mountings, koshirae that's dripping with tradition but whispers, "I've been around the block." The tsuka handles wrapped in classic black Edo maki over white ray-skinned samagawa, because nothing says samurai flex like fish leather tougher than a warlord's attitude. Peek under the wrap, and you've got gilt minuki ornaments, tiny golden trinkets that add that "I'm kind of a big deal" vibe. Historically, these kept the wrap snug while shouting status to anyone paying attention. The fuchi collar and kashira pommel, gold-toned, probably rocking floral or mythical motifs, like they're ready to star in a Kyoto museum exhibit. These scream Edo civilian elegance, not some clunky military getup. The tsuba guard? Iron tsukashi with cutout designs, simple but classy, like a samurai who knows he's cool without overdoing it. Likely Edo era, made to look sharp while you're sipping tea and dodging actual fights. And the saya? Oh baby, it's here. Dark lacquered wood with a sugio cord, practical yet refined, chilling on a brocade sword bag like it's posing for a samurai Vogue cover. Unlike those scabbardless swords floating around, lost to pawn shops, castle cleanups, or Ronin ragers, this one's fully dressed and ready to impress. These mounts could be early 20th century, but still channel Edo cool, not World War II grunt gear. Historical context. So where's this blade been? Those 3 peg holes and rounded tang are screaming Edo period origins. Think 1600s to 1800s, when samurai were strutting under the Tokugawa shogunate, slicing through bureaucracy and the occasional rival. But the remounts? They hint at a life that stretched into the 20th century, maybe even World War II, when old family blades were slapped into new fittings for officers to carry into battle. Unlike those soulless World War II Showato with their machine-smooth tangs and single peg holes, this katana's got heart, visible hamon, folded steel, and yasurime file marks that scoff at assembly lines. That rounded kurijiri tang and traditional forging are like a samurai's middle finger to wartime shortcuts. This sword's a time machine, likely forged for a samurai, passed down and refitted, maybe for a World War II officer chasing ancestral glory in the Pacific. It's not just a weapon, it's a history lesson with a razor's edge. Wrapping it up, Ironheads, this katana's a true warrior, born in Edo, Japan, remounted like it's got more lives than a ninja cat, and maybe even moonlighting in World War II. Unsigned, triple hold, patinaed tang, with a hamon that says, hand-forged, baby, not some factory flop. Its mounts are pure samurai swagger, complete with that slick saya that somehow survived the antique sword curse. This blade's got the dignity of a samurai's soul, ready to grace your wall or steal the show in a Kurosawa epic. What's the vibe? Museum centerpiece or sushi knife material? Drop your wildest takes in the comments. Hold on a minute, Ironheads. Before we wrap this up, if you're obsessed with Japanese swords, samurais, and epic tales of honor, revenge, and mystical vibes like I am, you gotta check out my book, Vigilante Samurai, Kitsune Mochi's Revenge, by me, Robert E. Schubert. Read it yourself, or listen to it for free right here on Ironhead Forge. Now here's a quick synopsis. It's a gripping blend of feudal Japan and modern mystery, following Makoto, a samurai born in a whirlwind of cherry blossoms and blood, who battles thieves, assassins, and forbidden love with the daimyo's daughter while wielding a legendary katana. Cut to today, where a bladesmith uncovers an ancient rusted blade that awakens vengeful spirits and ties past vendettas to present-day chaos. Full of sword fights, romance, and supernatural twists. Trust me, it'll have you sharpening your own blades by the end. Subscribe for more forged madness, and I'll catch you next time on Ironhead Forge. Stay sharp, Ironheads.